Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my Christmas clean and decorate part 3, and we are decking out the kitchen today. I'm so excited to share this with y'all because it's a lot more over the top than what I normally do, and I am absolutely obsessed with how it turned out. Will and I and Oliver have been sick, and so as you can tell, my voice is still gone. We're feeling so much better, but we were super congested and just sick for like a week straight, and I don't even know what it was, but very glad that we're feeling better now. I still have several Christmas decorating videos coming out in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that. But our house is starting to feel so cozy for Christmas, and as always, I just started out by pulling all of my fall decor down and putting that away in the garage. And then I am going to be wiping down these countertops and putting some fresh Christmas soaps out. But thank y'all so much for stopping by today. Grab a hot cup of coffee or hot chocolate, and let's get decorating.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, the fields we go, laughing all the way. Thousand bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Every year I have this grand idea that I'm going to do this beautiful coffee bar with lots of treats, and then every single year I get it all put out and I'm like, ooh, I do not like the clutter. So once again this year I put that tray under the Keurig to try to build a coffee bar, and then I decided, nope, I'm just going to stick with some little Christmas K-cups and a cute little coffee mug with some candy and call it a day. Our countertops are so small, and this is the only room we have to cook in here. We just have a pretty small kitchen, so I have to make it clutter free or else I go crazy. But we're gonna get everything wiped down in here. I went ahead and moved our oats out of that glass jar over there and filled it up with powdered sugar instead, because we're gonna be doing some little snowy scenes in our glass jars. And my favorite part about today is we're gonna be adding lit flocked garland to the top of all of our cabinets, and it turns out so beautiful. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've been wanting to do this every single year, and I'm so excited about it.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer.
I picked up these flocked pre-lit garland strands from Amazon this year, and I love how full they are. I'll try to link them below for y'all. But we just needed 2 strands for the top of our cabinets, and we still have yet to paint above our cabinets. We painted the whole rest of our kitchen agreeable gray, and this part up here is still brown, so we're going to definitely tackle that in the new year. But for now, we are just going to decorate it for Christmas. I'm going to get these garland strands plugged in, and I could not find my white extension cord anywhere, so we're going to use the black one for now. But later in the video, you're going to see me change it out for white, and it looks so much better underneath the cabinets there where the cord comes through, because our backsplash is white, so it'll blend in a little better. But we're going to be adding ribbons, and we're going to add some Christmas trees up here, and I just love the way that our cabinets turned out. Today's video is in collaboration with my sweet friend Cass. She is sharing her bedroom decorate, and from what I have seen, it is so good. If y'all already know Cass, you know she is one of the sweetest YouTubers. She has incredible decor taste, and all of her videos are so fun to watch. She has all of the cozy vibes mixed in with lots of fun decor, and she's just such a sweet friend. So make sure to stop by her channel today and let her know that I sent you. And if you are stopping by from her channel today, thank you so much for stopping by. I would love to have you stick around and subscribe. From a couple days later. So yesterday I went and got all of my hair chopped off and it feels so good. I was trying to decide if I just wanted to freshen it up with some highlights or just chop it all off, and I kind of just wanted to change. So I love my new hair, but now we are going to finish putting the wreaths on all of these cabinets. And I actually picked these up from Hobby Lobby after I picked up these because I wasn't sure I loved these. They're flocked with pine cones and they're a little more rustic than what I was looking for, but these are sparkly and beautiful. But I put these up on the cabinets and I feel like these look better with the flocked garland at the top because I think they're the same kind of tree. So I think I'm going to go with these. We're going to see how they both look. I'm going to put a red bow on them and we're going to put them on all of the cabinets. Okay, now that I have both wreaths up here side by side, I'm kind of thinking the one on the right is a little cuter. And it still matches the garland good because it's more flocked than this one is. But y'all let me know down in the comments which one do you like better. I think I am about to rebow all of these and go with this one.
Hey, Santa, the city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere inside.
Okay, so I kept going back and forth with the wreaths. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted the pine cone wreaths or the other ones, and I didn't know if I wanted the bow on the bottom or the top. And then I realized I don't want the bow at all, so that's going to change a lot before the end of the video. But I decided to take a break from the wreaths and head up to the top and put the ribbon in my garland. So I'm just using a velvet garland and also a little sparkly not a garland, a velvet ribbon, and then also a sparkly ribbon, and we're just cutting them just like we did our Christmas tree, 6-inch pieces, and just kind of intertwining them in to make them look like they're woven in. And I love how pretty this turned out. I spent half the day probably trying to figure out how I wanted these wreaths to look, and I decided to finally go with this option where you put the red ribbon coming over the door. There was lots of different options on Pinterest, and I loved the bow. I thought it was super cute, but I thought it was a little over the top, so I decided to change out for the ribbon, and I do end up switching the wreaths back to the smaller ones. So we were all over the place, but we are going to get this figured out here in just a second.
Till he's here with me. If you know where he is, please give him a ride, and I will wait here by the candlelight. But his love is all I need, and my love I can guarantee. So please, Santa, bring back my love tonight. Oh, 'cause his love is all I need, and my love I can guarantee. So
Now that we got the top of the cabinets figured out, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum up all of this flocking. And I've had a lot of people recently ask me what kind of vacuum this is, and it's just a cheap one from Walmart. I'll link it below for y'all, but my Dyson actually gave out on me the other day and I needed a quick solution, so that's what I'm using for now. If you have any good recommendations for a vacuum that kind of comes apart and maybe is cordless, Let me know all of your good vacuum recommendations down below. Maybe I'll ask for that for Christmas, but we're just getting everything cleaned up now. Let me know below if y'all liked the way the wreaths turned out or if you wished I would have kept it another way. But now we're headed over to the coffee station. I'm just going to add a little Santa mug here and some Starbucks blend coffee K-cups. I'm also going to be adding some candy canes.
I am on my way again. Can't believe it's been a year.
Now that the little coffee station is done, I'm heading over here by the stove, and I just moved our stove side caddy from the other side of the stove to this side because I'm actually going to be moving those glass jars with sugar to that other side of the oven. But anyways, I'm just going to put some wooden spoons here with a gingerbread rubber scraper and a little Christmas tree with a snowflake, and I went ahead and added our salt and pepper shakers here with some little string lights. And this is going to change a couple times before the end of the video because I ended up adding my lamp here and a different Christmas tree, but the way it turns out is so cute. This is actually really cute, but I needed some of those decorations for other places in the kitchen, so it's going to look really similar. But now we're headed over to this big corner that I always love to decorate, really big every year, and I told myself this year I wasn't going to use that metal Merry Christmas sign because I've done that for the past few years. So I went ahead and picked up this wooden joy sign from Hobby Lobby, and I just moved that tree from where the stove side caddy was back over here, and I love the way that that turned out.
You're shining like no other.
This candle is called Peppermint Kisses, and it's from Michaels, and it smells so good. I have been loving the peppermint candles this year. I still need to head over to Bath & Body Works and get some new candles. I think their I think their candle sale is December 4th or 5th, so I'm going to be heading over on one of those days to pick up some candles. But now we are filling up our sugar jars with some Christmas trees, and I just picked up these small little Christmas trees at Michaels. And then also going to add a couple of deer that I also picked up at Michaels.
Following the stars that lead me straight to you, And though this long December night, only you can pull me through.
I picked up this little hand towel from TJ Maxx, and I thought it was so cute because he was wearing a little beanie with a pom-pom. And now that I have a baby, I realize how many things I buy with tassels and pom-poms because Oliver goes around ripping them all off. If y'all remember the pillows that I put on my master bedroom with the big lace Christmas trees, yeah, he's ripped off about every tassel from those pillows, and he thinks it's hilarious. And he's not to the age yet where you can really be like, no, you can't do that. He just loves pom-poms and tassels. So, and also our pillows on the couch have pom-poms. So I'm going to have to get with it and stop buying stuff that has little fuzzy things that hang off of it.
Won't you make my dream come true? Let's not wait another year. Make me wish you were here. I'll be home for you.
This is probably my favorite find this year. I found this at TJ Maxx and I fell in love. I've never seen a runner like this for Christmas that fits the length of my kitchen. So I was so excited to find this. I got to get a little rubber thing to put underneath it because it does slip a little bit. But how pretty is that rug? And this is the finished product of this side of the kitchen. And now we have to head over to the little kitchen nook and start working on the hutch and the table.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
I had yet to pull all the fall decor out of here. This is a new day, and so I'm getting rid of all of the pumpkins and the fall leaves, and we're going to wipe everything down with my Iowa Pine spray and make everything smell like Christmas, and then we'll bring in all of the decor.
Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here.
For the top of the hutch, I think it would be so pretty if I added a big picture of Santa Claus, but I didn't have one today, and so I decided to just stick a lamp up here. It added lots of height and also a little bit of lighting. I also added our basket tray and some flocked stems from Hobby Lobby and also this little reindeer, and I think this area turned out so cute. I normally add a Christmas tree over here in the corner, but I decided to keep it simple this year and just add a little wreath with a red bow. And as for the centerpiece on this table, y'all know I picked up a big pot with lots of stems, and I was going to stuff it full of stems and just have a really large centerpiece here. But then it looked super silly on this small table, so I decided I'll wait for next year. We need to upgrade our kitchen table anyways, but I did find a really fun spot to put that, so you'll have to come back in one of my decorating videos in the next couple of weeks and see what we did with that. It turned out really cute. But as for this centerpiece, I just added a few stems in a glass vase with a candle and a little bell. And I always love this wooden tray, but it is on its last leg, so I think after Christmas I'm going to end up ditching that and getting a new one. But now we're moving on to the hutch. And for the hutch, I really wanted to just keep it kind of simple with whites and woods. And I'm going to add a few reds here and there. I kind of just wanted to play around with it and see what came about. I may end up even changing it from what I ended up with today, but I like the way that it turned out.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and far away. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching over silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and far away. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when lo above the earth rang out the angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and far away. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Tell it on the mountain, over the hills and far away. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Whoa, go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and far away. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. That Jesus Christ is born. That Jesus Christ is born.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings
Normally I do a lot more thinking whenever I'm putting together the hutch, and today I just kind of had fun with it. I put stuff in there that I enjoyed. I got that new nativity scene this year and I wanted to use that, and I couldn't find a spot for it in the living room where Oliver wouldn't break it. So I decided to put it in the hutch this year. I may end up changing some of that around. I also just used one of those extra wreaths I had for our pantry door, and that worked out just fine. Now we're just sweeping everything up, and this is the end product. I have been enjoying this decor so much this year. Y'all will have to let me know what you think down below. But thank you so much for stopping by. Merry Christmas, everybody, and I will see y'all in the next one.
Angel came and